I am in deep ketosis. I feel drunk. Not drunk, but funny enough, alcohol actually has a similar effect on your mitochondria to ketones. So many people who crave alcohol all the time, perhaps you just desire to be in ketosis and you don't know it. And if you were in ketosis, you would feel drunk like me without having to be drunk on actual alcohol. So why am I feeling all drunk and in ketosis? So the reason is that I'm fasting. I've been fasting for over 24 hours now, just drinking green tea and fasting, and I am feeling really great. I feel literally like drunk. I'm just like, whoa, like the world's all bright and colorful. And like, I mean, I was in ketosis beforehand too. So I was doing multiple days of carnivore and then now fasting on green tea with chlorella and sauna and walking and meditating and all my good stuff. But the reason I'm doing it is ultimately improving my gut bacteria. So my gut bacteria have a tendency, as pretty much all of ours do in the modern world. I mean, consuming pesticides indirectly through the food. I mean, until I really get like the ultimate goal of Week to Warrior is to have our own regenerative farms. So we have farm to table food in company provided to clients, so we can actually just control what's going on in the food, control the microbes in the soil, nutrients in the soil, have really, really good rich soil where we grow all the food, and the grass and stuff that we graze the animals on for grass-fed steaks. This would be amazing for our health. So many resources on how to do this that will be definitely implemented in the future of Week to Warrior. It's another thing. Week to Warrior is massively growing company, guys. Like, holy cow, this stuff is growing fast. But anyway, so basically, I still feel drunk. So it's like I'm so in the moment. Like, look at my eyes. I'm so present to the moment that I'm almost forgetting about the future. But anyway, so why is this all so important? So I feel drunk from the ketones and from the fasting. And it feels good. It feels very, very good. But my brain is having trouble following a really, really aggressive train of thought. Like, it's just like it's just like, whoa, look at the beauty of the world. Okay, brain. Got to communicate to you guys. I got to tell you why I'm fasting. Fasting because the gut bacteria producing all this endotoxin stuff in my gut. Not so much endotoxin as I've experienced where my brain is not working at all, but enough endotoxin that I don't feel super enlightened. I don't feel my blissed out, happy, God-connected self. I like to feel that way, especially when I'm doing important work for Week to Warrior. All the work is important, but doing some really important work for Week to Warrior. I'm going to make the ad for the MIFGA. I'm going to make a lot of really cool stuff this week. It's kind of going to come out. Doing a little bit of different structure for the webinar. Really thought and meditated on exactly the direction I want to take the company in, like who I'm targeting for future clients, who's going to be best served by this stuff, who's going to participate in Week to Warrior the best, who's going to like help me take this company to the levels that I'm taking this company to. So really thinking about these things, thinking about like builders, looking for builders. I think that I've had too little faith in what's out there for people with insomnia in terms of like the capacity of people with insomnia, simply because of some biases of people who have reached out to me through videos. I got a lot of people who've reached out to me through videos and stuff who just like very complainy. A lot of people are complainy, kind of. I do it for the people who aren't complaining. There's a lot of people who aren't complaining who are really like, I mean, these are the people I work with. These are my clients. People who aren't complaining. People who just want solutions. I'm going to be very specific. So as a business person, I'm always thinking about like who these videos are reaching and how I'm communicating to those people. Like, who am I really trying to talk to here? I'm not trying to talk to everyone. I don't want to talk to everyone. I want to talk to specific people. I want to talk to people like myself, ultimately. I think that the ultimate power is finding people like myself who had insomnia, who are very, very, very knowledgeable on how to fix insomnia, very, very motivated to fix it. They basically write books on conventional insomnia treatments, but the stuff doesn't work for them. They can't find ultimate resolution from the insomnia. So they come across my ad, they come across my YouTube videos, they come across all this stuff I put on the internet, they come across my book in the future, and they say, this man understands. And they contact me. They come, they join Weak to Warrior University. They start sleeping again using the frameworks taught in Weak to Warrior University, taught in my courses. They then come to my live events. They get trained, certified as a Weak to Warrior coach. They then become one of the people in Weak to Warrior University, coaching people, helping people, supporting people, getting a nice slice of those profits. Beating that insomnia demon to death, because screw that insomnia demon. And really just making a difference in the world. Like, I want those people in my company. I want those people in Weak to Warrior University. I don't just want people who, like, I want people who want to fix their insomnia, yes. I want to help everyone with insomnia. But right now, at this stage of Weak to Warrior, I want the people who are interested, who are ambitious. I want people who are going to help me build by consuming these frameworks, supporting other people in the group, and ultimately becoming the next coaches who are going to ultimately lead Weak to Warrior University into the future. As Weak to Warrior goes on and develops new and interesting technologies, does new and interesting research, and does things that no one else is going to do, no one else can do. So why am I fasting? I'm fasting because when I'm working on these things for Weak to Warrior, I like to feel very enlightened. I like to deeply connect with the spirit of Weak to Warrior, with the spirit of the people who I'm trying to reach, who are ultimately, like, there are people out there who will consume my content and they'll love it. There are people out there who consume my content and they'll realize that this content is going to change the world. And they want to get in on that. They want a slice of this kingdom I'm building. And I want to reach those people disproportionately, because each one of those people is worth 1 million people who just watch my material. So I'm just refocusing on those types of people. I'm meeting a lot more of those types of people through the webinars. Not doing a webinar this week, guys. I think next week will be the next webinar. I'll be doing them less frequently. The first ones I've done have been a massive success. People have come to them. They've realized that they need to start listening to their body. They've started using the protocols, using the frameworks that I've showed them on the webinar for listening to their body. It's amazing. It's honestly been everything I've hoped it could be. And it's going to be way more. So I've just been thinking about the people I've been meeting on these webinars and like who exactly I want in Weak to Warrior University going forward. So I'll be reaching those people disproportionately. I'll be fasting probably until tomorrow, later in the day. I'll see how that goes, make some more interesting videos. It's a very interesting frame of mind. It doesn't so much fit with linear thought, but other types of videos it does very well for. So I think I'll make a lot more of the more free associative kind of videos today. Make some more tomorrow, have those coming out this week. And then after I've fasted myself to enlightenment, I can make that ad, get that ad up. It's gonna be a beautiful advertisement. I just love making beautiful videos. It's a joy of mine. I've been like these, you look at these, you're like, well, what are these then? Well, these are beautiful in their own right, but these are mostly to be unedited and to get my personality out there. I need to make these every day. I'm very busy doing all these things for Weak to Warrior, so I can't devote my full time on a constant basis to having new videos come out every single day that are constantly groundbreaking. Eventually I will get to the point in skill, just by consistently making the videos, where the videos are consistently groundbreaking. That's a skill I have to get to do by doing this. Some people make fewer videos and they release fewer videos. That's ultimately not the best strategy for growth, because it reduces practice, reduces the amount of searchable videos I have on YouTube. It reduces the opportunity for increasing momentum, and it takes more time because you end up spending more time editing each video, because you're more invested in making sure each video is like, oh my God, is it going to be good enough? And what I found is that just by releasing videos, some of my videos just take off because you guys connect with the topic and the video is very helpful, and other videos don't take off. And I really can't predict that well, which ones will and which ones won't. So I just master my content. I just really focus on mastering health, fitness, and high performance, especially for male insomniacs who are interested in sports and making tons of money and being sharper than your average obsidian blade. And I focus on making my consistent videos and communicating openly and honestly while I pursue my own health, fitness, and high performance and build Week to Warrior up for all you guys. So by just me doing that and building these frameworks up, and then also thinking like, how is it best for me to scale this stuff? Like, I'm going to have to teach you guys how to do what I'm doing when you guys are Week to Warrior coaches, so you can build your own little coaching empires. I mean, I need to like this is designed to grow. So I can teach a elaborate style of editing videos, and you have to learn that first. I do like to do that, but I can't do it with speed. There's a certain quality of speed that comes with mastery, whereas I can make beautiful things that I have no mastery over. I can carve something beautiful, I can paint something beautiful, but it takes me a large amount of time because I don't have the mastery to apply my consciousness in the most efficient manner. So I just have to use lots of weighting. It's a general pattern. So more on the strategy of growing Week to Warrior later, and Week to Warrior coaching opportunities later. But this has basically been just a nice video on the benefits of fasting for free association, ultimately. But really, I don't know if did I even tell you guys why I'm fasting? Gut reset. Like, oh yeah, it's making me super enlightened. Yeah, basically just resetting my gut. I mean, I don't think my gut's like optimally healthy. Like, my gut is functional. Gordon Ryan, if you're out there, I've been where you are, buddy. Can't get off the toilet. It's horrible. I understand. I've literally been unable to get off the toilet before for days and weeks on end. So like, I know what it's like. Hit me up private. We can chat. But there's a whole spectrum ranging from can't get off the toilet to like, I believe such healthy gut bacteria function that you'll probably live forever. I mean, the majority of the genetic material in your body isn't human, it's bacterial. So I think most of our epigenetic signaling and genetic expression is probably influenced by bacteria. So heal your gut, guys. There's levels to this stuff. There's, oh, my gut's healthy enough that I can make it through the day and digest food and build some muscle, and ooh, I even have abs. But then there's like, I am enlightened and I'm aging in reverse. That is the goal, to be enlightened and aging in reverse. Done.